Welcome to the May edition of Drinks with Darren. I am here in White Rock, downtown White Rock, at Sawbucks, a pub that has been here for absolutely forever. Now, it's a Friday afternoon, it is absolutely packed inside, and we're going to sit down, we're going to try one of my favorite breweries, Central City, a local brewery, and their IPA. This month, we got lots going on. I want to talk about news headlines, what you're being told as a consumer about what's happening in the real estate market. We're also going to talk a little bit about the upcoming legislation for growing cannabis inside your home. And lastly, our latest summer event going on for our great clients just like you. Thank you very much. Here we go. Red Racer. Central City has been around for years now, but it continues to be one of my favorite breweries because they have continuously released incredible fresh tasting beers. They got all different types, dark, light, hoppy, fruity, everything to please everybody. If you have not been down to their location down at the bottom of Scott Road, I definitely recommend checking it out, where you can see the brewery, you can fill up growlers. It's an incredible experience. Central City is a very cool brewery, maybe where we will check out next month. Now, let's get into some of the stuff that's important to you. The media releases headlines to sell newspapers, and they say things like, the party's over for Vancouver's luxury market, the lowest performing luxury market on the continent. Wow. Things like Canadian home sales are down 14%, the highest amount they've been down in the last 5 years. The housing market is set for another summer of discontent. What does this all mean, and why is it important for you? Let's remember that the media gets paid for you to watch their programs and send you advertising, buy their newspapers, all that sort of thing, and they need to have headlines that are going to capture your attention, which is the new currency of today. When reporting statistics, it's so incredibly easy to alter those statistics to make sure that they are telling a story, and that's whatever story the person telling it wants you to know. As an example, if I told you that all housing was down 20%, what does that mean? Does that mean all housing in the entire Lower Mainland? Does that include condominiums, detached homes, and townhomes? Does that include every single pocket of the Lower Mainland? What's down 20%? Is the price down 20%? Are the sales down 20%? Are the sales down 20% compared to when? The busiest market ever in 2015? It's so incredibly important to quantify statistics, to know exactly what's being referred to, the time frames, and exactly how that affects your individual investment. That's where things like micro markets come in. Micro markets include different types of properties in different neighborhoods in different areas across the Lower Mainland. Micro markets consistently perform different across all levels in all cities. So when we're looking at values of real estate, sales being up or down, not only do we have to quantify the time frame in which that's happening, we also have to quantify the type of product where, and is that relevant to your situation. We've got amazing tools as a realtor where I can let you know exactly what is happening for your own specific home in your own specific neighborhood for that specific type. Now that's information that you need to pay attention to. So don't let the headlines fool you. The second thing we want to talk about is the upcoming regulation to grow recreational cannabis inside your home. Now, this is a big thing coming up, and one of the things I want to bring to your attention today is how that could affect you either as a home buyer or a home seller. We being realtors, have released a plea to the government and opened up a website called safegrowhomes.ca. This website is designed to ask questions of the government, so we have some clarity behind what you as a consumer can expect when you buy or sell a home that has had recreational cannabis growth in it. Currently, there's very limited information being made available about what safely growing cannabis in a home looks like. We think it's important that you know the potential hazards of growing cannabis in your home if you choose to do so you can make informed decisions both when it's time to, again, buy or sell real estate. Realtors in the Fraser Valley are also asking the government to clarify exactly what remediation looks like for a previous grow operation home. If someone has grown marijuana in their home, there is all different types of aspects you need to consider when you're purchasing that home, and currently there is no standard remediation process that's acceptable from community to community or financial institution to financial institution. There is also no centralized list of previous or current grow operations, whether legal or illegal, that I'm aware of anywhere in British Columbia. By having something like this, we can safely let our clients know what the status of a home is, if it's ever been on the registry, and someone has finally taken some accountability and some responsibility for providing a consumer with good information. I encourage you to get vocal about this. Share it on Facebook. The link below to safegrowhomes.ca is an incredible resource where it empowers you, the consumer, to ask questions that you deserve to know the answers to. Speak to your MLA, speak to any level of government that'll listen, because this is coming quick, and we need some answers so we can help protect people like you. And lastly, right before we get into our statistics, I want you to stay very tuned for our upcoming summer event in late June, early July. It's going to be very, very fun. It's going to be family orientated, and the details are going to follow very shortly. So look forward to those. Now, let's get into the stats. Apartments in the Fraser Valley last month went up 1.61% month over month. That's a fairly good gain. What is also one of the smallest gains we've seen in the last few months. Are things slowing down for apartments? Quite possibly. In the last 3 months, we've seen apartments increase in value, however, by over 10%, which is incredible. Moving on to townhomes. Townhomes in the Fraser Valley last month grew on average of about 1.49%, which is the benchmark price increase based on the home price index. In the last 3 months, they had an increase of 5.88%. Again, another incredible increase in townhomes, albeit slower than what it was doing in months previous. And you're seeing detached homes come in with the smallest growth, which of course did have the largest growth about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Detached homes last month over month came in at just over 0.78% growth in the benchmark price. Over the last 3 months, we've seen that number increase to 2.69. I think it's going to be incredibly interesting to see what the new statistics read when they come out for the end of May 2018, and I of course will let you guys know exactly what they say. That's it for this month, everybody. Please comment on the video. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Do you find them useful? And share them. Share them on Facebook. Share them with your friends. Share them with anybody that you think might get value out of them. As always, the statistics for each individual area and product type are attached to the bottom of this video, so just follow the link and you'll get the information right there that you're looking for. I'm always interested in where you think I should go next, so please don't keep any great places out there a secret. I absolutely love sitting down with you guys, giving you some valuable information on real estate, and at the same time, having a pint of beer with you too. Thanks, and we'll see you next month.